I say a Lyle Flame presenting to the fullest enough for the keep it real. Sunday show. Lyle Flame presenting. Godfather.
The Godfather. The weekend sounds great.
Hey, the Godfather thing shot. Play a big tune till the morning. We play the tune and lead the people them calling. Burning them, I say a Lyle Flame presenting to the fullest enough for the keep it real. Sunday show. Lyle Flame presenting. Music. Godfather. Hey, Slang Bang Record. Still a big woman.
She's got me.
Sure.
Stand by for the man himself. Live inside the music room.
www.skylineradio.org.uk.
Yeah, man. From the top again, man. That one has sound mad. Yeah, man. We're going to bring him in halfway through this one. This afternoon, this morning. Yo, Jamaica, good morning, sir.
Can go sleeping at the wrong yard. Can't take her with no backyard. She have her own things you can't look her and a brag dog. And she self-motivated. She go for where she wants, she never waste them, no. Says she had the warrior kind. Hey, she have the warrior mind, my kind. I love your style and I love your persona. She don't care if you are a millionaire or what kind of car you steer. There ain't no game that she can play. She's the master of all his jade. She got me, she got me. Hey, you got me, you got me.
She got me, this one. Royal Flames. Good morning to you, sir.
Blessed morning, Godfather.
Good morning to you, sir. Good afternoon, yes, so right now in the UK right now. Sun is shining bright, brother. Yo.
Blessed afternoon in the UK. Don't know what's going on. Just a jump out of bed enough, Father.
Yeah, I get it that still, you know. But, you know, it's all good still. So it goes still, you know. What's the weather like in Jamaica right now?
Well, you know, it's kind of bleaky. Been having some rain from yesterday.
Oh gosh.
It's been raining all day yesterday. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bleaky morning. Well wet. Place still wet. Well wet.
All right. Well, anyway.
Look at this door, like get some rain past door, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So on a rainy season yet, though.
Well, it look like it's going to start. Because it just one small drought. Real talk to the past. Almost face one small drought, but well, not almost. Let's get to that level.
We're having a lot of disasters around the world in terms of floods in different parts of the world, as you would have seen, and also the other side of the world is very hot as well. You know, so
and as I said, it's a kind of tricky thing because the last 3 days, like going back to the prior, months, the weather just take a turn because we swear that the rainy season was gonna be starting like last month because we got 4 days or probably a week of good rain and the whole place setting up away, and then bloom. Then I heard they advertise that we in drought, so they turned down our water pressure. They change the climate very fast, bloop, and then here we go again.
Wow.
So we don't know.
Yeah. I think the prediction.
Work, you know?
Yeah, the prediction of how life is right now, we can't put our hands on it to give the right precise.
No.
Yeah.
What we used to know is not anymore.
Not anymore.
Just observe.
Everything is changing.
Right now, definitely.
Everything is changing. But anyway, thank you for being up and that time to join us on the Keep It Real Sunday show, a show that we feature many different artists around the world, and the platform is called Keep It Real. So we like to keep it real for the family on a Sunday afternoon, big people time, mother's time. You know, the generation we like to keep it clean. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I want to say thank you, Royal Flame, for being here today. Before we start, I want to say shout out to Jeje. And I know you want to say the same thing to her as well. She's the one that made it possible.
Yeah, Jeje, big up yourself every time. Been there doing some great work, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. She's good. She's good. Well, all right.
Definitely doing some good work.
Okay, so as an artist and musician, amongst many of the greats that you was born in the world and heard about many other artists before you, you are now part of that legion of artists.
Definitely.
And it must be a great pleasure to be on a platform to have an interview.
Definitely, it's a great pleasure, you know.
Okay, so let's start with you from the beginning. As a youngster growing up, which part of Jamaica were you born?
Well, Loyal Flames is from a small, they call it rural area in St. Catherine called Friendship District, you know.
Okay.
Otherwise known as One the Bolas, you know, way up in the hills. Yeah, so, you know, we grow kind of different, as we say. You know, we exposed to, you know, and growing up in the hills as a country youth, when you reach certain age, we grow up with responsibilities, you know. Grandfather had a farm, and him have animals, and have farm, and I go on. So, you know, grow, learn, after have our own little chores, like everyday responsibility. So it exposes the brain to a different level and have a different level of consciousness. Because, you know, our parents then leave with the grandparents them. So, you know, when old people grow, you kind of grow old.
Well, even saying that though, but you grow with manners and respect at the same time too.
Well, when you hear we talk about growing old here in Jamaica, and it's when you find a young person don't sound or look like a young person, you know, with levity and lifestyle, level of principle. Just like we said, that's what we end up learning.
Yes.
You know, from an early stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while you was working in that, were you available to headphones and stuff like that to listen to music? How did you find time to listen to music while you were doing your farming?
All right. You mean in them early stage, or you mean now?
In the early stage, yeah, because before you bust out.
All right. Being as a youth growing up, you know, we have our parents and our peers. My exposure to music was from a uncle of mine. He loved fixing radio. Big up to James Ashley, is there in America right now.
Okay.
You know, maybe tuning in because, you know, he's like to follow what's going on. But he's a lover of reggae music, and he used to do a little technician work, you know, so he's always working on radio. So from early days, all them songs like Greetings I Bring from Jah. I know these songs like before I even understand what they're saying.
Right.
Probably 3, 4, 5, 6. Singing them, know them, like singing them, know them. And you know, exposed to these reggae sounds, and by the time I get to realize for myself that I have a little sound, the kind of sound that I want to make for myself would be the same kind of sounds I've been listening to. So, you know, sometimes you have to be careful what you practice or what you have a child listening to, or how they grow, because they won't forget it. the first 5 or 6 years of a child's life, I think that's the most detrimental part of their life.
That's true, you know.
Because, no, serious, like even me now, I left country at 11 year old, right? A pretty young kid, like it's a baby. And let me tell you, if I tell you everything that I'm doing in farming, trust me, hell, I'm a farmer now. I do farming. All the love, all the passion, all the little bit of movement. I learned those things when I was a child. Like, it's just childhood memory.
And you can't forget, you can't forget them neither.
I can't let it go.
No.
Don't forget, I can't let it go.
Well,
There's always this memory of me with an animal in my brain. There's always this memory of me on a farm, plowing some land, planting something. And when I think about it, I realize it's whole memory from when I was a child.
Yeah. And it's to bounce off that in today's technology right now. Kids born early days, they've got they've got that computer skill, they've got that technology.
So definitely you know the kind of world we're living in now. These kids are different.
Yeah, man. You know that they've been energetically profiled to learn.
Trust me.
Oh, you mean
program anything right now? And when it comes to database and programming, these kids
dangerous.
They're meant for it.
Dangerous, man.
Yes.
They make us say the word wow all the time. Because
all the time and listen to trick about this technology thing and how we grow. Hey, listen, these kids might just expose to this tablet, and over 2-3 weeks time you can't believe these things they're doing on the tablet. You never teach them, nobody teaches them. But they know it.
They know it.
And they're doing it the right way.
That's
and
right.
It was meant to work that way. How did they figure that out?
Right. And you know people at an older age right now, we are no longer really in that system of computerized. We're kind of
it's difficult.
We're just taking up.
It tends to be difficult.
Yeah,
it tends to be difficult when they try to do it. It's hard.
We're just taking up space and time.
Thank you very much. That is it.
Well, anyway, from that stage of listening to your family member and doing the works and doing the works of music and whatever he was doing, how did you get involved in the music after you'd been hearing all that?
Well, you see, by say in the early 2000s. I migrated from country and I came to the more, well, it's the same place in St. Catherine, but it's more closer to Kingston.
Okay.
You know, like in the Old Harbour region, you know. Yeah. So I was living here, and then, you know, Vikings was a neighbor of mine, and my sister and Vikings' daughter was, you know, classmate or schoolmate, somewhat there. So I know about Vikings from around 2006 because my sister, as I said, introduced me to him, give him a CD, and we met and we speak, and he tell me, I like your sound, but, you know, you would need a little more work on your thing. And by 2011, you know, I recorded something at his place, and he liked it and bring it pro from there, and from 2011 up until now, we've been doing the work with Vikings production.
So what?
Romeo and Virgo, all over the world.
Well, let's talk about the first man you met as a. What's his Vikings role?
Vikings role?
Yeah, what's his role? Like, what's his title?
All right. So Vikings is a man with many titles, you know.
Okay.
Vikings is the man who, I can say Vikings is my producer.
Right.
I can say Vikings is my manager.
Okay.
And I can say Vikings is my booking agent. Right?
Yeah.
So he's a man who multitasks, and he has been doing that for years. I'm not telling you that we don't work with other booking agency. We do. But Vikings is the man who has been propelling and articulating and masterminding, you know, formulating all the things that we need to be doing to go forward with my career from 2011 up until now. And we've been here doing the work. Many more years doing it.
Okay. As a producer and a manager, is there any other artists he works alongside that's in his camp?
All right, let me tell you now. Vikings Vikings is the man that bring Rummy and Virgo Pro. Yeah, man, Vikings production. Because as I say, in 2011, while when I jumped on the Vikings camp, he was there with Rummy all over the world doing all kind of things.
Wow.
So
up to this present time?
Well, I think it was in 2022. He stopped managing Rummy in 2022, somewhere there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But he has been there from them time till now. So I have gotten a lot of experience working with Vikings and alongside Rummy and Virgo, because Rummy and Virgo has been all over the world.
Oh, yes,
so
yes.
Whether you'll be booking me for your show or not, I will be there. I've been to Europe, the America, the Trinidad, the Tobago, you name it, all over, Father.
You've been all over.
All over, Father, doing all kind of promotion, all kind of,
So hold on then. So let me ask you a question. So were you doing it alongside Virgo's Remain Virgo's show as one of the guest artists?
Yes, some of the shows would be, because over time, the thing might get a little more exposed. So, you might find one and two promoters might say, Vikings, make sure you bring Loyal. And even if they didn't say and don't say, Loyal will be there and shall be there as a opening act for Rummy and Virgo. I say, always work out nice, Once the band thing up, and before Rummy come out, 15 minutes, Loyal Films will be there rocking you. Whether you know me or not, by the time I leave the show, you'll be saying, hey, I need to get this guy a link. I need to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The reason I asked you about Remain Virgo, because he's got a new album called Gentleman out at the moment.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, I realize.
Yeah, man. So I thought probably you were still linked with your boss Vikings, but big up Vikings anyway, and good morning to. Cause I know for like he's
real general.
I know he's in tune right now, so big up himself.
Right now,
we'll link up. Oh, you mean? Everything blessed, man. So here we go on now. Before I received the chunk of the music yesterday. All right, I had figured somewhere on the line, I had them somewhere, and the first track that came out to me was the one called "Love Me Now."
Love me now.
Yeah, that was the first one I played this afternoon before you come on. Now that tune that tough, okay, it's a lot about love relationship,
Yes, and some of the times, we might get a chance or we see a chance. And then you'll be like, maybe I'll be like, man, I think they should do this now. You never know, You never
Love me now, because no time is promised to no one.
To no one, you might wake tomorrow and be like, wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe.
Yeah.
So
a great song.
So wake today and believe.
Yeah.
You just might not believe tomorrow.
A great song. We're gonna go through one or two of the songs at the moment. We've already played that one still while we were waiting for you. Again as well, the one called Joy Again. That one there. Tell us a bit about that one. Joy Again.
So Joy Again now is a I must say, Loyal Films are artists for love bring a sense of awareness. So we burn less fire, but we just try to always have some objective where it's some burning topic, meaning a song like Joy Again is for some people, like the I Self, where we work hard, we try to do all kind of things to make life work out a certain way, but then we tend to don't take time or make time for ourselves, like to go have a joy,
Right.
So this song is about you, take a little time for yourself and, spend some time with the family. You have a few friends are meaningful. Spend a little time. Spend it if it's even 2 beer, one smoke, and you just sit and talk and
have time for yourself. Yeah, have time for yourself.
Set yourself free from all of what's going on.
Yeah, take
Spend
time.
some time with yourself for yourself.
Yeah,
so joy again.
That's right.
Have a little joy at the ends, So yeah, that's the whole idea behind this song.
Yeah, because sometimes we get ourselves caught up in a lot of things and we're rushing here and there and everywhere, and by the time we realize we're running out of strength.
Yes, right, and it's not like we're doing foolishness, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And you're doing things that is necessary. but you cannot do it constant. There has to be a break.
Yeah.
Mentally, you have to stop at one point and say,
yeah,
blow off steam.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just keep going. So
this
it's all about.
it's like yeah, like yourself, of course. You knew it's going to be here, but you just probably needed a little bit more time to kind of just rest, as one would say.
Resting. That is it.
Yeah,
that is it.
Now I did that yesterday. I was supposed to get up at a certain time, and I was awake, but I just lie down in bed and just rest, think about things, but not too deep, just rest. But the body needs that.
No,
because
needs.
Yeah, man.
Worst, you have a lot of things to do. I think the worst thing you can do to yourself is just get up and keep going. Because you're gonna be missing out on things, and then your brain is gonna be lapsing.
Oh gosh, yeah,
it's too much.
So there are some things in life we have to miss.
You have to miss.
Yeah,
trust me.
Well, okay. Well, all right. So anyway, so you've been traveling, but before that, in terms of artists and artists that you just mentioned, Remain Virgo as one of your, would that be before you met him, who was your idol?
Idol. Yeah.
Who was your artist?
This music business is so wide. All right. Who's my artist? You know, I have a lot of artists I look up to.
Mm-hmm.
I can mention a few that I find myself paying more attention to based on their craft of performance and how they do their work. I can mention people like Jamaica. You know, Jamaica have this aggressive thing on the stage, and you know, but when they come on to energy now, I'll go way back.
Yeah.
Mr. Man to pay attention to man like Peter Tosh. Kind of like Tosh soul up in music. Tosh music have soul, like real soul.
Yeah.
You know, from above them high frequency, high energy.
Yes.
Yeah, and then as I said now, for me now, I'm a lover of music. So I'll be listening every artist with their different flows and flavor. So to say who is my idol, to stick out to one artist, I'll be selfish. Not be cruel.
Well, we'll put it this way.
It's for now, I'm telling you why I say that now is because mentally there's no specific artist that I've ever say or see that I could say this one specifically, because most of the time it's a project or a sound or a particular, you know, because music is varied and it's wide.
Right.
Remember, I'm an artist. I'm a composer. I would love to be a producer. I would love to be a manager. So I'm just this open-minded person towards information and music. So say if I did say I idolize this artist, that means that I have a level where I might stop. I don't have that. I don't know where I might stop. How far I might learn this too. I don't know. So there's no limit or level. So I believe when because I see most people do it, that's why I say it this way. When we tend to pay attention to people and say we idolize them or they are our motivation, we tend to think when we achieve what they have achieved, that's it.
But that would be within time. So
time.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm saying back to that question, while you was there on the farm, you must have been singing a song that you gave you the joy in the morning or the joy in the afternoon.
Yeah, man. You have you like turning in them have some song, man. Like as a youth, we don't forget. Call on a friend. Never forget that song. Always been singing that song. I'm telling you.
What song was?
Call on a friend, yes, call on a friend, Jaja. That's a juvenile, and trust me for that.
All right. There's your answer to the question then. Yeah, man.
Okay, then. See you later.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So after doing all that right now, getting into the spirit of the music, your first time, of course, you did a song and your manager said that needs fix up again and put it right, and from there, so everything just went straight ahead.
Definitely.
Confidence kicked in.
Definitely.
Emotions went out the
Yeah,
window.
because all right. And let me give you all that formula working to When Vikings told me that the thing need a little bit more fire, at that time he was working with Jamaica, because Jamaica is one of the artists, one of Vikings artists as well.
Okay.
He has done some work. Yeah, he has managed Jamaica at one point as well.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time he was dealing with Jamaica. So when he said to me that your voice need a little bit more fire, I go listen to Jamaica because I was like, what is it that he's listening to and dealing with, talking about fire? Let me go listen to this fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear Jamaica roughing up his voice. I'm like, oh, I was singing too smooth. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just go adjust that and show the smoothness one side, and rough it up a little, and here you go, this Loyal Flames with this razor sounding voice.
But at the same time, even though the first one was a bit smooth and whatever, surely did that smoothness come out in other projects? So that means you can do both.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. What happened now is it's a unique flavor of. It's like you'd have bittersweet. This is just rough and smooth. So it's a case where. I never sing a song like, if you listen to the music, they don't sound raggedy rough.
No.
But the vibes have this strong, power pushing thing to it, but it's sounding sweet.
Yeah.
So I actually find my own way of pushing a strong voice, making it sweet in my own way, and it's working. So I have times where I'll be getting and then I would break it anywhere I want to.
Yes.
So I can vary it in different levels, and that gives me advantage.
Well,
sing in different. Yes.
Well, the first time I heard you off record is when you delivered me the jingles, and
Definitely.
It was like, wow, you put a lot of work and effort and studio time in it to make it sound like. I say, yo, yeah. Strong, powerful, not too rough, not too quiet. It's just in between. And I like that.
Right. Because as I said to you, that's how things come in play. Even when I went to studio working the other night with an engineer, he was like trying to turn down the mic because he's afraid of, because I go in the studio, I'm like, Bernie, like, whoa. And he said, wow, it's loud. I'm like, no, don't worry yourself. Don't turn it down. Put it back. I'll measure my voice. I know how to.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah.
So I can be singing with a high mic, and I've been knowing when that voice will be tweaking, and it won't be, because I've been measuring it.
Yeah, because when you start your first words, you're a bit distance from the mic, and you come up to it.
All right. So I know how to, when I turn away, pull out,
all right,
whatever. And even if I don't do that, I can cut the tone of pitch of my voice just with control, breath control.
Right. So you've been training
these things.
Training
myself.
Yes. So practice become
you love
perfect.
something, Father. You try to get the best out of it, man.
Yeah, man. You have to.
Music is a part of me. I find myself doing this. I didn't get up and say, I'm gonna become. No, I find myself. As long as I can remember, I was always playing around. The church choir, school choir, you name it.
You was there as well? Okay.
Yeah, anything to get involved with the music, I realized I was there.
Do you feel that sometimes people who start off from the choir or the church side are more successful in their music more than those who are not?
I don't know if it's a more successful term, but I know that it tends to have a different energy, because it wasn't a case where, as I said earlier, you didn't just get up and start doing this out of some impulse.
Mm-hmm.
For you to be in a church choir or a school choir, it means that you have to have some form of interest as a child.
Right.
Some musical something or somebody, and even if you didn't have it, somebody saw that you have the potential and put you there. So you get involved.
Yeah.
I remember I've been to 3 different churches. And even when I left country and come to Hull Harbour, where I'm living now, as I get here, I end up back in church singing again. So it's a thing so for me, it's a singing thing. What I found out about the church, you found out that most of our reggae artists, when you say reggae, so this spiritual vibration that we're bringing, it's actually coming from the same church energy. You know that it's only true that most of we might saying about Rastafari are it's consciousness and not dearly just about God and worship. But it's the same energy, the same spiritual vibration. It comes from somewhere around there.
And you find that, and you find that a lot with the vocal songs as well. That calmness.
That is it. That's what I'm saying. Most of our reggae artists, they start out in a church, like somewhere there. Most of us do a church choir, because when you love something enough, just remember, I was going to church. Remember, in a growing country, your grandfather, your grandmother, you can't miss a day when it's called Sunday. You don't miss that day to church. You go to church, even when they're not Christians. They're sending you to church.
Well, that used to happen. That used to happen to us here when we're in the early 60s. Yeah, the early 60s. Whenever we want to go to church, but you have to go to church. Go on with your grandmother.
You have to go to church, man. Understand? So we did have them like a principle. And when me go to church, I realized I never sit nowhere but in front of the drum set. Nowhere. I mean, if the stick fell out of the drummer hand, I was the first person to pass it to him. The closest. Nobody else is that close. And I mean all the time. So I go nowhere else to sit.
Okay,
in front of the drum.
Can you play any instrument?
I play the guitar.
Okay.
Acoustic. And I mess around the drum. Like you don't know, you might think I know enough, but I just mess around. When I see pros, I say I'm messing around.
Okay, of course. Well, one day you get perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
They always say practice, rehearsals are very important in achieving.
Very, very, very important.
Very important. Even yourself, anybody that has to sit in front of a microphone has to have the ability to able to control and visualize what people are imaging from your voice, because they can't see you, but they can imagine the type of person that you are.
I like that.
And if you see a record sleeve, or they're going to your Facebook or wherever, they can see you as a person. The dog sounds excited though in the background.
Trust me, it's a great joy, man. Trust me, and it's a great joy. Vibrant, vibey.
Yeah. I was just saying a while ago, the dog that's making a lot of noise. I can pick him up very clearly in the background.
You serious?
Yeah, man.
That dog is so far away.
Why? It sound like you have a very good strong voice then too.
I remember because I'm upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe because I'm upstairs.
Again, it's the time of the morning anyway, so everything starts to wake up anyway. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So, as you, sorry, say it again.
I'm gonna try and move a little.
Okay. Well, all right. So, you seem to be doing pretty well in the industry and traveling around. So, just tell us some about the excitement that you've had around the world.
Well, it's some of the greatest excitement for me, as I say, I'm doing this work not just unlike some people, I work to see results and reaction. Is the kind of music that we do to get people to acknowledge and watch people relate. It's joy, so it's always a joy for me to go perform. That's the biggest part of my thing, performance. Yes. That's the best part, a whole lot of joy. Just give me the mic and get me that excitement going,
Okay.
Because I've been to Europe, and as I tell you, these things are exciting. Like, these people don't speak no English, and then you might be even trying to speak to them, and they can't understand you, but they understand the music. These things are amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing how the European and other people in other countries can sing the word note for note, but they can't speak the language.
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean?
I've been to Costa Rica. South America, and same thing.
Okay.
They keep focused on. I start singing the song, and man, I tell you, man, I have to pull that song up
take
like
over
4 times, and these people Spanish they speak, and I heard them keep focused. Man, I'm frightened. Like,
Wow.
man.
It's amazing what the other half has learned about Jamaican music.
Trust me, the power of music.
Oh, you mean? You know what I mean? Especially when it's the right music. You know what I mean? What about your travels? Has it reached England yet?
Hey, you know, it's funny. I've been so many places. I've been like 14 different countries in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
You believe it?
14 different. All right.
Right. And I think we have only passed through England, and I wouldn't even call it pass. Brussels is Brussels in England, right?
No, Brussels is in Europe.
See? Never. It's funny, I've never been to the UK.
You skip past
for some reason.
Well, all right.
So when the UK have us, or when the UK ready for us, they will let us know. And I'm patiently waiting. I'm here waiting, putting in the great work.
Right. Now, here we're going now. We know the start of the show didn't start at the time we wanted to, and we're pushing for time because we finished at 2 o'clock, just before 2.
Okay.
So we don't really have much time, but you know, once you've got any other projects that's happening, in the meantime, I'll be happy to have you back if you want to come back and have another interview.
No problem, my father, man, because as I say, it's a project time now at the moment. We have our EP working on. Big up Little Lion Sound every time. We have a nice project working on with Little Lion. Little Lion been creating a wave from the other day with this Keep Focus dub plate. Wicked. So definitely, as we drop that EP, we'll be back here again. And, you know, as I tell you about Europe, we're going to Reggae Jam next month again. Morning, going to Reggae Jam next month again. So, you know, you go well active doing some work.
Okay.
And that's in Germany.
Okay. Well, wherever you're gonna be, let me know. Give me the heads up.
Let you know. I have the number, so I'll keep you close.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice.
I'll let you have the information. Definitely tell the UK people, them man, tune into Loyal Flames, and I'm begging you, Father, keep playing the good music. And
the songs, the songs are tough. I haven't even got a chance to go through the whole of them.
You will find them very amazing. Like,
yeah,
I
man.
got some great songs here, Father.
I did send your manager a little detail so you can start it out for me with due manners and respect. Still, you know what I mean?
And I'll line up a few dub plays for you, my father, because you know me generally, and I want to have you and chat. Let me
say one thing to you. I mean, I say you're not gonna do it, but too much man talk about the same thing and me can't say nothing yet. So
all right.
Okay.
Well, that is why Vikings Production has been here for so much years, and we don't leave them kind of taste and them kind of talking in people. Because we for me, remember it's my career. You know?
That's right.
Right. For you to have a dub play playing on the radio station, that's a plus for me, right? So why wouldn't I want to? It wasn't you asked for it. It wasn't you who asked for it. You know? I know the power of that. You know, that's why I want to do it.
Enough time, you know. Enough time, then get the power and don't deliver the power. So
they don't know that it's power.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
I guess they don't know. They don't know.
I don't think they know their own levels and the levels of this station.
That's why I appreciate Vikings, because the Vikings is one of them managers who don't shadow information from an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He have you understand your part and what is it you need to do. So I have to big up Vikings every time.
Yeah,
trust me, Father.
Respect.
When we say we're going to do something, that's exactly what we do. Nothing else.
Right. Well, I haven't had a chance to talk to him directly. We were just doing Texas last night because it's kind of late still. But I'll link up with them. We have a good chat and see what's going on.
Great person to link with, man. Talk to him and everything. Coordinate with him and you're good.
All right.
Don't worry yourself.
So before we go anyway, let's put some manners and respect on the last tune before you go. We talk about Oh Mama. That tune then.
Oh God.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Tell me about
it. Say, everybody sings song about them mother on a level where them try to just add some lyrics and say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So over the years, you know, true, everybody do mama song, everybody do weed song, everybody do they've been saying, Loyal, you know, I do a mama song. I say, well, it's not like how you guys see it. When the day comes, when I sit and acknowledge what I need to acknowledge about my mom that I want to say, I will say it. But for now, I don't think I know what I want to say yet. Until one day, see, music speaks for itself.
That's correct.
One day, one rhythm, I just press play on this rhythm, and this rhythm just start telling me about mama.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I say, okay, let I do a autobiography on how I see my mom and how life has worked. So that song is not just a song, it's like a storytelling.
A true story.
Security, the mother do and push gate.
So what
the clothes and put food on the plate, all kind of, not just lyrics.
You mentioned you mentioned the word Capricorn.
Yes.
Where's that coming from? Tell us about the Capricorn.
Well,
what month are you?
Based on
your mother?
Based on with zodiac understanding, it leaves me like the Capricorn sign for true. I was born the 27th of December.
Okay. So that's why. So that's why we can. That's why me and you can talk the way we talk.
Sure, it's always part of there.
me are the 7th of January.
All right. I want to say, some of my cronies, them are my people that we connected.
Saying.
Anytime I see me buck up and some people, I will connect one way. The first question I start asking, which month you born?
Yeah, get away them I talk.
Which one did you born again? I'm like, January. I was like, okay, no worries.
So you know the levels of a Capricorn.
Definitely. Levels.
Well, all right. Here we go. We're going to shut the gates right now, shut the doors on this interview right now. But I want to say to you, Royal Flames, thank you for your time. It was short but sweet, and I would like to have you back.
Definitely. Anytime, my father, man, just as me say, your program. Set your program and I will always them by just a phone call away. You know. Set the thing, and if you see it fit to job back anytime when you feel like we fit in.
All right.
Call me, man. I will ready, man. And as I say, when we need that space, I will call you to let you know. Father, line up on them Saturday. Line up on them Sunday there. Whichever way.
All right.
Blessed, Father.
I'll give you a call a little later on still, yeah? Well, all right.
All right, my father.
I'm gonna bounce back the tune. And God bless, take care, look after yourself till we buck up again, brother.
Every time, my father, and make sure you play Break Free for the people. The more of them know that one there.
Which one?
That's the main song.
Which one?
Break Free is the song that most people know Loyal Flames.
All right, let me play that one there right
now. Yeah,
now,
don't miss that one. Then hear that one. Then we'll say, okay, that is him.
It depends on the turntable right now. Well, all right. Watch out. We gone.
Blessed love.
Manners and respect.
Manners and respect.
All right, look at
Hey, the Godfather thing shut play a big tune till the morning. You play the tune and lead the people them calling. Burning them and see our Loyal Flame presenting to the fullest enough for to keep it real. Sunday show, Loyal Flame presenting music. Godfather. Music. Godfather. Music.
Yes, my people, top things this.
Right now, said I wanna break free from all them chain and them shackle and them bangle where you rockle gonna break free. Said I gonna break free from all them chain and them shackle. Show, Loyal Flame presenting music.
Many thanks to him. Royal Flames, I tell you. Sound good to you? It sounded good on a Sunday afternoon here right now in England. I tell you. Shout to Viking, the manager, and also shout to JJ. How you mean? How you mean? I tell you, shout to all the Capricorns. You know, so when Capricorn book up, everything good. Good. What you mean?
It's been a while since we've been living like this. Slaving in our mind, taking program like a chip, and it's not right. When you can't make a choice, how can it be for me and you decide? Oh no, I wanna take control, live my life and play my role. Oh no, don't try hold me down. At the fire burning now, said I wanna break free from all them chain and them shackle and them bangle way I rock. Said
Well, let me say thank you to everybody in tune this afternoon. Enough respect to you right now. A short interview, but lovely, nice, sweet, Capricorn style. We're definitely going to have him back at some point. But for today, the weather's fine. Enjoy the day and, do something good, do something wise. I know the kids are back at school tomorrow, so yeah, school uniform back in fashion again. Think I'll break free. The brand new sounds of course, Royal Flames. Man has no respect every single time. I gotta go. God bless, take care, look after yourself, and I'll see you next week Sunday. God bless, take care.
Godfather thing shot. Play a big tune till the morning. Play the tune and lead the people them calling. Burning them and say a loyal flame presenting to the fullest enough for the keep it real. Sunday show. Loyal flame presenting. Godfather.
The Godfather. The weekend sounds great.
Godfather is the man.
Best music for your listening pleasure.